from this to this to this.
This is the car ready to go to Classic Coachworks. Just having a quick walk around. I've labelled up all the electrics as best I can. The water pump works, but if you leave it without a hose in it, it'll just drain down, so I've stuck a hose in there. There's aircon on the car now, which it didn't have before. Working aircon. Well, sorry, the aircon's not working, but the fans are working. The aircon needs charging. Oscar's come to see what's going on. Hello, Oscar. Having a quick look. Are you going to jump up? Hope you're not. Don't be naughty. I think he already has been naughty. In here is coolant temperature sensor, and down underneath, we can't actually see, behind here is the oil pressure gauge sensor, and it's a dual sensor. There's a pressure switch and the gauge sensor in there. They've been wired in. Not much to say about the engine. I've not done any tuning to the engine at all. It does run. I'll prove it runs in a minute. There's no interior mirror at the moment. I'd prefer to fit an interior mirror onto the dashboard, but I don't know what the view out of the rear is going to be with the window. So we'll see about that. Painted all this. What I'm going to do, if they don't use this hole, I'll fill this hole and smooth it over so it's a solid piece. The aerial works. It's on steelies at the moment, and it's going to stay on steels.
What I'm hopefully going to do is get a centre made with a centre nut.
There's no door handles on it, and I've taken the door handle mechanism out so the door won't lock. Well, actually it would lock if I put the catch on. So as the catches are in a box that's going to go a certain moment, the doors just get held in place. Mini seats, wooden steering wheel, and there's a dash. It's a standard Z3 centre console with various modifications. Starting in the centre console, we've got a radio, which is just a fascia unit, and the actual body of the radio is somewhere else. This is an auxiliary plug and USB for the radio. Moving forward, we've got Z3 switches for the window, Z3 gearbox gator, and this is the front fascia, which is different. All of this is Alcantara. So we've got heated rear window, aircon, power, USB, which is USB for power. It's permanently connected as the power supply normally is, and it's drawing 150 milliamps between it, power to the radio, and power to the clock, which is far too much. I need to do something about it. This is the Z3 cooling and heating gauges, dials, sorry. Got hazard warning, handbrake, low brake fluid, horn, rear fog, head and side. Up here is a clock, fuel gauge with low fuel warning light, oil pressure, oil temperature, which is important in this car, and water temperature. And on the speedometer, oh, we've got Chili. Hello, Chili. Up there's Oscar, and over there's Pickle. And on the speedometer we've got obviously the speed, we've got the odometer, we've got brake fluid warning, battery warning and oil pressure warning. And over here on the tachometer rev counter we've got main beam and the 2 indicators. In the centre we've got ABS warning, brake pad sensor warning, oil level warning and seatbelt warning. And this is a shift light which is set to shift to come on at 6,750 RPM. One problem I've noticed is that when you switch on the side lights, the speedometer kicks into life. So I'm just going to switch on the side lights, and there we are, the speedometer's kicked into life, along with the battery warning and the oil pressure warning light. So put on side lights. That's the low oil warning light, low fuel warning light is on. So side lights, moving across the gauges. There we go, that's better. See that better now. When we go into fog lights, doesn't come on with side, goes to main, fog light comes on. Also, when it's on side, the hazard's dimly lit. When you flash, it flashes bright and dim. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more fuel in the car so it doesn't, make sure it doesn't run out. Put in another 5 litres.